Am I the a-hole for getting a new nurse fired for accusing me of having an affair with my father? Hey Reddit, I am a hospital social worker at a small hospital, and my dad is one of the ER day shift charge nurses. A few weeks ago, I was in the ER trying to figure out placement for an elderly patient. When I was leaving, I stopped to chat with my dad in the hallway. Before I left, he gave me a hug and told me not to be late for dinner. I joked that I was going to order the most expensive steak on the menu since it was his turn to pay. For context, I am a 27-year-old woman and my dad is 51. There was a new nurse at the nurse's station nearby. Pretty much everyone knows he's my dad, but I hadn't spoken with this new nurse much, so she didn't know. Apparently, based on what she saw and heard, she thought my dad and I were having an affair. She knew my dad was married to my mom, who sometimes brings him lunch at work. She immediately began gossiping to some of the other staff that my dad was having an affair with the hospital social worker, which was me. One older nurse I've known for a long time immediately came to tell me. I don't think she liked the new nurse very much, and I guess no one had bothered to tell her that he was my father. I hate gossipers. I don't know what it is about nurses, but I swear some of them really love to spread rumors. I decided not to confront her directly, and instead went straight to HR. After our shifts, my dad, the new nurse, and I were all asked to come to HR. The HR representative already knew he was my father. When the new nurse came in, she was asked to explain herself, and she said she thought it was terrible that we would so blatantly have an affair. She added that she was shocked because she had always thought my dad seemed like such a nice guy. At that point, my dad spoke up and explained that I was his daughter. The new nurse was mortified and apologized repeatedly. The HR representative then asked my dad and me to leave. Afterward, they met with the unit manager and decided to terminate the new nurse immediately because she was still within her 90-day probationary period. My mom thinks I was a jerk, and that I should have just spoken to the nurse directly instead of going to HR, especially since I knew she would probably get fired. I think my mom is also sympathetic because she looked at the woman's Facebook profile and found out she's a single mother. I believe I was justified because the hospital doesn't need nurses sitting around gossiping and spreading damaging rumors instead of doing their jobs. My dad is embarrassed and feels awkward about the whole situation. It's not the first time someone has mistaken me for my dad's girlfriend. We aren't weird or anything, but it happens. Anyway, am I the a-hole?